Good evening, guys. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all blessed. This evening, I want to talk about a topic that was emailed to me, and I want to get really in depth and talk about it a lot and laugh and joke and reason about it. So, bear with me. Like I said, lots of bumps. So yeah, I'm new to this thing, but I'm so ready to be focused and talk about it. If you do see me looking down, it's because I've written some notes on my phone that I just didn't want to forget. I wanted to include everything and fully answer the young lady who emailed me her questions. Cool. So here I go. So she asked what are the stages that a woman should take to get a man. She also asked, is there a setup, as in a different stages, a 10-step or a 5-step? I actually think I came up with about 10 things that I think are really important. So first and foremost, when a man enters your life, I feel that as a woman you need to do an MOT as such. This MOT is really in depth, and it's more about preparing yourself and making sure that everything that you're coming with is, to of some degree, as perfect as you can be, because we're not perfect. But first and foremost, love yourself. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Loving yourself is so key to this whole thing, this whole makeup that makes a man and a woman connect. If you don't love yourself, there is no way that he could possibly love you. You have to start to love yourself first before anybody else can love you. That's basic in anything. Also, I would also say that you need to have connected with yourself and fully know yourself. Know your flaws, know your advantages, know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Know yourself before you get involved with anyone else. Because sometimes people could manipulate you and make you do or think or feel things that, if you're unsure about yourself, that is easy to manipulate you. So know yourself and love yourself definitely would be my first thing. Secondly, as well, I noticed that with females, this word called loneliness. Loneliness isn't a bad thing, I don't think. I think it's okay to feel comfortable in your own surroundings, like without a man. So being single and not having someone around shouldn't be like a be all and end all. It shouldn't be like, oh my god, I'm on my own, like how do I function? You should be able to function in your own space. I think that's very important as well, because sometimes when you feel like you are lonely, and not enjoying that space around you of just being by yourself, I feel that you put yourself around certain people that you don't need to be around. You put yourself in places that you don't need to be, and you start looking for love in like the wrong places. I sound like some Jaheim like song, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, be comfortable being by yourself. It's all right if you're just at home by yourself, or just read a book. Like, try and open up your mind, your whole space. Like, it's cool to be on your own. Like, a lot of girls get this, oh, I'm single, I need to go out there and mingle and find. That's all well and good, but with time, start to get to know yourself, love your surroundings, and feel comfortable with being on your own. That's cool. This one. Let me just. Okay. Anything, and I mean anything, ladies, anything in your past, drop it out. Drop it out. Anything that's in your past, be it someone that you were with, a family member that is of the person you used to see. It could be a mum, it could be a sister, it could be them. It needs to go. It might seem a little bit harsh, but you're not going to be able to move on, especially if somebody else comes into your world. You're not going to be able to move on effectively, because anything in your past will stop your future. That's bad for you. That's that to me is just another factor that can hinder you. I've experienced it myself where I thought, oh, no, I can speak to, the sister, I can speak to the mum, we had a relationship. That's all well and good. And even trying to be friends with your previous partner, it's a nice thought, but in the real world, it's very, very hard to maintain those relationships while bringing in a new relationship and merging those together. It just makes life easier for yourself, and sometimes you have to put yourself first, even though you would like to still keep those relationships. It's not a bad mind thing. I just really feel that in time everybody has to move on and keep things moving. I don't think there's anything wrong about that, to be fair. Okay, number 4, take time to heal. Let me just say it again. Take time to heal. This goes for men and women. I think in the society that we live in, it's very easy for us to keep things moving very, very quickly. As we finish with one situation, we're right back into another. And sometimes we don't realize that it's damaging not only to ourselves, but to the people that we encounter. For instance, if you're not ready, to encounter something, but somebody else is, and you allow them in knowingly that you're not ready for that, I feel that that's wrong. And I feel that you should be connected with yourself enough to know that, hold on a minute, I need time out. And I don't think anybody could wrong you for that. I think people would more respect you for that if you're honest enough to say, look, I've been through a bit of madness, like, I'm cool, just let me breeze out, and if things are meant to be, they're meant to be. But one thing I would never recommend is going from one car crash to another. You end up messing up yourself and the other person, and it's pointless. Let's be real.